Hey boys and girls, we're here in sunny, and it is sunny Deming, New Mexico. So I thought it appropriate that if we're in a town, probably not named after Dr. Deming's, but I don't care. I'm gonna talk about him anyways. I thought it might be a good idea to reiterate something that he said a long time ago. He was talking about how people react to new news. And when he was talking about how people react to new news, he got a question from the audience. And it was generally, we were at General Motors at the time, and he was generally talking about what good things and bad things can happen. And I remember Dr. Deming saying something along the lines, the guy's question was basically, what do you think our future looks like? And Dr. Deming talked about lemmings going over the edge of a cliff. And the way he put it basically said that executives are run in a herd mentality. And when they change, they all change at the same time. And his analogy, and the one that I use as well, is the way that the Indians used to get buffalo. They never wasted an arrow. All they did was ride alongside the buffalo and run them over the edge of a cliff. They got to pick whatever they wanted. They basically killed as many as they thought they needed, and that was the end of it. Not one arrow expended. I think that at the end of the day, that herd mentality that we hear about in the different news mediums, I think he'd be happy sitting up there in heaven, looking down and seeing the way things are going right now on electric vehicles. Now, I also have to tell you that I mentioned this before. I hit a garbage can. Corey unfortunately hit a deer. By the way, the deer, we have the video. The deer got a little bit clipped, fell down, got up, and ran away. So the deer is fine. But anyways, Corey fixed the sensor in the front here. So we got a little clip that we're going to show you right now. And you can see that Corey did a marvelous job. That's why I hired him, actually. I knew sooner or later he'd be fixing one of these sensors. So last, and it's kind of like tied into what I said initially, the herd mentality. General Motors has predicted today, and I mean it, this is really good news. They predicted that they're going to shut down their ICE production for small cars anyways. They're shutting it down in 2035. And that's great. I'm really excited about it. But for the last year and a half, I've been getting a lot of static from a lot of big companies saying, Sandy, you really have no idea what you're talking about with your prediction of saying that there's a crossover point at 2030. You really don't know what you're talking about. You're not smart like us guys. Well, I'm just wondering if they took my advice and decided to go whole hog. When I get back to Detroit, I'm going to ask them. And by the way, there's one thing that I wanted to bring up. I keep forgetting about it. Is our sponsor, Hinduja Tech. I don't mention them all the time. I know that they're down at the bottom, but I still thank you so much, Hinduja Tech, for helping us out on this trip. Again, we're still in the pandemic. Tip those cashiers. And we will be seeing you when we get to Texas. So long.